Welcome, Trips Awakening. You subscribe to the truth, one within the universe, and universe is inside me. Greetings, earthlings, and my loved ones. It would be an honor if y'all would join me. Now, usually when I make predictions, I always been on point, because I'm in tune with the universe. If I experience something, I will put it out there. Or if I have hardcore evidence, I will put it out there. Or I speak my opinion. But I was a little off tonight about the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. I don't like neither one of the guys, so just to put that out there. Because I already know what the sports is all about. The whole thing is rigged. And I talked about that. It's basically staged just like WWE. Just like they was acting like fools. Well, Floyd wasn't acting too bad, but Conor McGregor was on some silly shit. Okay. When it come to that, like I said, though, it's deeper than the athletes. Y'all focus on the athletes, but it's deep. The sports thing. And they basically controlling your energy and frequency. And I spoke on that, and I'm not getting ready to break that down because I did a video. It's called Stage Games. If you want to go check it out. But I was a little off. I was right about one thing. I said it was going to basically start some racism mess. And I'm going to break all of this stuff down. But, I don't like being wrong. I don't like that at all. And it won't happen again. It will not happen again. But I just want to put this out there. That Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, that fight was basically predicted years ago. And I'm gonna put this out there. Go watch The Great White Hype. Watch that movie. Some of y'all probably already seen The Great White Hype. And it was basically, who was in it? Damon Wayans and Samuel L. Jackson, Jamie Foxx, and I forgot that one Caucasian guy's name. And long story short, Damon Wayans' character was, his character's name was Mr. Roper or something like that. And he was undefeated. And when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying, like, and it's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, it was basically, Damon Wayans, of course, he lost his hair, he was bald-headed, and Floyd Mayweather is bald-headed. Okay, and in that movie, he was basically undefeated. So, they was basically saying we need to find a great fighter. Long story, I'm giving y'all the short version. We need to find a great fighter. But they didn't want a melanated brother. They got tired of seeing that shit. All right, so they basically say, okay, we will invent, a Caucasian and act like he had a few fights and all of that stuff. And so they basically got a guy, and then he trained or whatever. He basically, long story short, the only thing he basically was on, he did the Golden Gloves, and then he got to rock and roll or some shit like that. All right, I'm just giving you all this, the previews. It's probably going to be a spoiler, but I don't care. It's old as shit anyway. Yeah, so then, they basically had his trainers, which, he had them to be Irish. The Caucasian to be Irish. All right, and they said a lot of people was going to bet on this Caucasian guy, you know what I'm saying, because he basically beat Damian Wayne's character, which, by the way, was Mr. Roper, that he beat him in Golden Gloves way back in the day, all right? But he was undefeated professional boxing, when it comes to professional boxing, excuse me. It's been a long, long, long PM. So they basically got in the ring. They said they could make money off of this, and Damon Wayans, he beat the Caucasian, and everybody was upset, and it started like a lot of mess and stuff, and it basically played out. It was basically tonight, the Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor is basically just like the movie Great White Hype, and they put it in your face like years ago. So and I just now realized that, and I was like, well, damn, and I got frustrated because, like I said, I always been on point, and like I said, Conor McGregor, he's so-called Irish, okay, he's Irish, just like the character, they made the fake character be Irish, and that sounds like a coincidence to me, and that's basically they predicted this fight. Even Floyd that came out of his mouth, we had a destination a long time ago or some shit he was saying that, and the whole thing was some WWE shit. But, like I said, I thought it was going to go McGregor's way, and like I said, I know Floyd can whoop his ass. But I thought, they was going to set it up to where Floyd was going to lose, but I did say it was going to start some racial mess because on social media, everybody like, oh, Floyd did it for the culture and all on that dumb, stupid shit. And, but that fight tonight was already predicted in the movie. All right? Like I said, check it out, the Great White Hype. And like I said, I always been on point, but it will not happen again. When I make predictions, I will know because I don't like being wrong. I can't stand that. What? Did somebody say something?